Good morning, students. I'm Professor Priya Sharma of EC Department, SIIT College, Bhopal. Say Janandam. So from now today, we are going to start with the lecture series of the DSG subject, which is in the third semester of the CSIT, EC and CSE branches. So this is our first lecture. We'll continue with all the lectures and try to cover the major topics of the units, covering all the topics of the 5 units. So first is the number system conversion. So basically, there are four types of systems which are used in the digital electronics, namely digital number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. So first of all, we are going to talk about the decimal number system. Decimal number system contains the 10 digits from 0 to 9, and that is why its base or radix is 10. Here radix means that the total number of digits which are used in any system. The decimal number system is a positional number system. So here I have taken one example to convey the message that what is decimal number system. It is 5621.4. So how it is being calculated through decimal number? Starting from the left before the decimal point, we'll start with the powers from ranging from 0 in the increasing order, and after the decimal point we'll proceed from right to left. So this is how before the decimal point we have started with 0 power, then 1, 2, 3, and so on, and after the decimal point we have started from 10 to the power minus 1 and 10 to the power minus 2, and it will be continued so on. So after this conversion, we will get 4 into 10 to the power minus 1 is 0.4, 1 into 10 to the power 0 is 1, 2 into 10 to the power 1 is 20, and so on. So this is how decimal number system is calculated. Coming to the binary number system is also a positional number system. Instead of using all the 10 digits from 0 to 9, binary system uses only the 2 digits, that is 0 and 1. The binary system is known as base 2 as it uses only 2 digits. The values of the positions are calculated by taking the powers of 2. Likewise, we have taken the powers of 10 in the decimal number system. In this, we are going to take the powers of 2. So this is the example of how binary number system looks like. It only uses 1 and 0, and these are some of the examples. Coming to the octal number system, it is also known as base 8 system as it uses only the values or digits from 0 to 7. It is converted readily to the binary number system, and for converting it into a binary number system, we group into three binary digits, and it is used to represent the octal digit. The last point which I have told you, this one, we'll discuss it in upcoming slides also, how to convert the octal to binary. Last is the hexadecimal number system. It is the base 16 system which uses digits from 0 to 9 and letters from A, B, C, D, E, F. And group of 4 bits has been represented to take the 16-digit base. This is how it looks like. This is the decimal equivalent of the hexadecimal number system. From 0 to 9 is as it is as the decimal number system, but in the hexadecimal number system, the decimal number 10. The decimal digit 10 will represent A, 11 will represent B, 12 will represent C, 13 D, 14 E, and 15 F. This is the binary number scaling. We have taken 3-bit binary number from 0 to 7. This is the decimal equivalent of all the 10. This is how powers are taken, and this is their positional values. Now conversion starts from decimal to binary. Okay. Whenever we convert any digit or any number system from decimal number system to binary, we just follow the successive division rules. Like, first of all, we are converting decimal to binary. That means binary is having a base radix of 2. So we'll divide the whole decimal number by 2. And we'll keep on dividing until the quotient will be 1. So make a list of the binary place values up to the number being converted. Perform successive divisions by 2, placing the remainder to 0 or 1 in each of the positions from right to left. Continue until the quotient is 0. Coming to an example. This is how I have shown you how decimal number system is converted to a binary number system. As I have already told you a couple of minutes before that for any number system from decimal number system, if we have to convert a digit into binary, octal, or hexadecimal, we have to go through successive divisions. Like in this, as we are converting it into binary, so we'll divide this decimal number system with 2, and the remainders are written over here. Like we divided 29 by 2, the remainder will be 1. Then 14, then the remainder will be 0. When 7 is divided by 2, again the remainder is 1. When 3 is divided by 2, remainder is 1. And when 1 is divided by 2, remainder is 0, and this so on. So we'll start writing from here to here, from bottom to upside. So this is written 11101. 11101 is the binary equivalent of the decimal number system 29. That was the integer part. If we have to convert the fractional part of decimal number system to binary, then we'll multiply it by the radix of the number system. Here, as the number system is binary, so we'll multiply it by 2. So 0.643 is the decimal number system, which we have to convert it into the binary number system. So 0.643 is multiplied by 2 until the integer part becomes 1. So we have continuously divided, and this is the whole part. From here, we will write from top to bottom. In the integer part, we have written from bottom to top, but in the fractional part, we will write from top to bottom. So 101001 is the binary equivalent of 0.643 decimal number system. Next is converting decimal to octal. In the same way as we have divided the decimal number system by 2 for converting it into binary, in the octal number system, we are going to divide the decimal number system by 8. The procedure would be same for the integer part and the fractional part. Only the difference is this. In this, we are going to divide and multiply by 8. So convert from decimal to octal by repeated division method used for the binary to decimal conversion. Divide the decimal number by 8. The first remainder is the LSB and the last is the MSB. This is the same as we have done in the binary. 225 will be successively divided by 8 until the quotient is 0. And the answer will be written from the top to the bottom. Like 341 will represent the octal equivalent of the decimal number system 225. 341. And for the fractional part, we are going to multiply it by 8 repeatedly. And we'll write the fractional part remainders or as from top to bottom 16314. Similarly, to convert from decimal number system to hexadecimal number system, we are going to divide the decimal number system repeatedly by 16 until the quotient is 0. This is the same example which we have taken for the octal, and this is how we do. As the 14 is not represented in hexadecimal number, 14 decimal number system is equivalent to E of hexadecimal. As I have told you earlier in these slides, that 14 is equivalent to E in hexadecimal number system. So E1 is the hexadecimal equivalent of 225 by a decimal number system, and 39 is the fractional part. Now conversion from binary to other number systems. For converting any number system to decimal number system will follow a rule that is of multiplication, successive multiplications. So converting first of all binary to decimal will have the easiest method for converting a binary decimal equivalent is of multiplication algorithms. Multiply the binary digits with increasing powers of 2 starting from the right, then to find the decimal number equivalent and at the last add those products. Let me tell you and explain you with an example. Like this is a binary number system we have taken, and we have to convert this binary number system to decimal number system. So starting from the left, starting from the right and proceeding towards the left in the increasing power of the 2. 2 is taken as it is a binary number system. And after the binary point, we will start from left and proceed towards right in decreasing order of the powers. So here 2 to the power 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here -1, -2, and -3. Then we'll multiply these. 0 into 2 to the power 5 plus 0 into 2 to the power 4 plus 1 into 2 to the power 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power 2 and so on. And here also 1 into 2 to the power -1 plus 0 into 2 to the power -2 plus 1 into 2 to the power -3. As these are multiplied by 0, so it will become 0. Only the remaining part will be this one 1 into 2 to the power 3, that is 8, and this one 1 into 2 to the power 1, that is 2. So 8 plus 2 will get 10, and here 1 into 2 to the power minus 1 is 0.5, and 1 into 2 to the power minus 3 is 0.125. So adding these two will give us this. So the decimal equivalent of this binary number is 10.625. This is how the binary number system is converted to decimal number system. Coming to the conversion of binary to octal, this is as I have told you earlier when I was in the introduction part of the octal number system, that we'll group the binary digit into a group of 3 bits. So can be converted by grouping the binary bit in group of 3 starting from LSB. Octal is a base 8 system and equal to 2 the power 3. So a digit in octal is equal to 3 digit in binary number system. Why we group 3? Because the octal has base of 8, and 8 is equivalent to 2 to the power 3. That is why we'll group the digits into 3. This is a binary number which is given, and we have to convert this into octal number system. So starting from the right hand side, we'll start grouping into 3. So 1 0 1, this is one group, and 0 1 0, this is another group. So 1 0 1 will be again starting from 2 to the power 0, then 2 to the power 1 2 3 4 5 in the increasing order. 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, and 2 to the power 2. So 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0. Again for this group, 0 into 2 to the power 0 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 2. So this will be equivalent to 2 and 5. So this binary number is equivalent to 25 of octal number system. Again, one more example I have taken in which fractional part has been described. If we are unable to form a group of 3, then we are going to add zeros. Like starting from the right hand side, 0 1 1, it is one group, and 0 1, here only 2 digits are present, so we'll add one 0 over here. Okay, in the same way, after the fractional part, 0 1, only 2 bits are present, but we have to we should have 3 bits, so we'll add 0 over here. So 0 1 0 over here and 0 1 0 over here, and when we convert these, we will get 26.2 as the octal number system. This is the octal number system, and this is its binary equivalent. Converting from binary to hexadecimal, as hexadecimal is having power of 16, and 16 is equivalent to 2 to the power 4. That's why we are going to group the binary bits into 4. Likewise, we have grouped in octal, we have grouped 3. In this, we are going to group into 4. So this is our binary system which is given. Starting from the right, we'll group into 4. So 0 1 1 0 will be one group, then 1 0 1 1 will be another group, then 0 0 1 1 will be one group, and 0 1 1 1 will be another group. And the equivalent we'll write like this: 0 into 2 to the power 0 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0 plus 0 into 2 to the power 3 will give us 6. And this is how it is being converted. This binary digit is equivalent to ECD6 to the base 16. E will represent 15, C will represent 12, and D will represent 13. This is octal to decimal system. Okay. Directly, I have taken the example. As the theory is almost the same. For converting from octal to decimal, as I have told you earlier, converting any number system to decimal number system will follow a successive multiplication of the powers of their base. So earlier, as we have converted binary to decimal, we have multiplied it with the powers of 2. 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1. Here, as it is octal, we will multiply it with 8 to the power 0. So 2, 4, 6. 6 into 8 to the power 0, starting from the right hand side. 6 into 8 to the power 0 plus 4 into 8 to the power 1 plus 2 into 8 to the power 0. And after the fractional part, we will start from left. So 2 into 8 to the power minus 1 plus 8 into 2 to the power, 8 to the power minus 2. After solving all this, we will come with the result of 166.375 is the decimal number representation of the octal number system which was given. Converting from octal to binary is again the same. As 345 is given, we'll write the 3-bit equivalent of all the octal digits which are given, and then we are going to convert it into the binary. So the octal number 5 will represent a binary digit of 101. Octal number of 4 will represent a binary digit of 100, and 3 will represent 011. After combining all these, 011, then 100, and then 101 is the binary equivalent representation of the octal number 345. Similarly, converting hexadecimal to decimal will follow a successive multiplication of 16 की powers, like 2C9B. So 2 into B into 16 की power 0 plus 9 into 16 की power 1 plus C means 12 into 16 की power 2 plus 2 into 16 की power 3. This is all the equivalent, and after adding all these, we will come up with the decimal equivalent of the hexadecimal number system which was given. Converting from hexadecimal to binary, again we'll make a group of 4 of each of the hexadecimal digit. Like we was given CD4.28C as C is equivalent to 12. So the equivalent to 12 will represent 1100 binary number system. 8 will represent this, 2 will represent this, 4, D and C. And writing all of them together like 1100, 1101, 0100, 0010, 1000, and 1100 will come up with the binary equivalent of the hexadecimal number system given. Converting from hexadecimal to octal will be a little bit lengthy, as converting it from hexadecimal to octal will follow a procedure. We'll first convert hexadecimal number system into a binary number system, and then this binary number system will be converted into an octal number system. So let us see how we'll do. Hexadecimal number system is given. We'll convert into a group of 4 of binary digits, like 0 is written as this, 8 is written as this, B is written as this, F, C, and D. As it is converted into binary, now grouping into 3, we will convert it into octal, and this is how the hexadecimal has been converted into octal number system. So I hope so that the conversion system has been clear to all the students. This is the practice exercise which I have given. You can go through all these, and also have provided the answers of the same. First you solve these and then tally the answers. I hope so now the number system has been clear. In case you have any queries, you can directly ask me or comment on the comment box. Also, please do comments as this video was helpful or not. For any more confusions, please let me know. All the best, very students. Work very hard and work very hard. That's all. Thank you.